decided in honor of Father's Day that's right around the corner, we would bring in some really cool dads and hear what they have to say when it comes to being a papa. Well, Diane Miles is back. And also from Daily Blast Live, it's host and dad of two beautiful boys, Jeff Schroeder, and someone we are so excited about today, soon-to-be dad, Nate Sturgis, also known as Danny's husband. All right, seriously, what an all-star panel we've got here today.
I know. I'm
all-star
excited.
Panel.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about dads and the wonderful role that they play. All right, let's kick things off with Jeff. Tell me about being a dad, Jeff, and do you feel like it changed you?
Absolutely. Well, first things first, you introduced us as cool dads, and then I waved to the camera. So not a cool dad, but a dad itself. But what has changed me? I use this phrase like BC, like before Christ, but before kids, because you really are two different people. You know, my mindset totally changed. I became so emotional after becoming a father. Like, I was crying in the delivery room. I don't want to get you nervous over here. There's going to be a lot of information. But I'm very sensitive now, like movies. I tried to like snuggle the bear when my kids were little, you know, like just commercials. I become very emotional, you know, and your priorities definitely change. You know, the things in the past are the past, and the future now is for your kids.
That's right. Do you feel like you experienced actual love when you had your kids? Like, that's the kind of love that digs deep.
It sounds cliche, right? But it's like when your kid's born, something changes. There's like a spark that almost hits you. There's an energy that hits you. And it's real. It was for me. I don't know. I can't speak for anybody else, but it is a thing, and it's real.
It really is.
No, it's a switch. It's like
it
a
is.
switch.
That's a better way to put it.
Like life, like you said, life without kids. I mean, granted, I was a mom at 16, so life before kids, I was wild, out here living my best life. And then life after kids was like, oh my God, I'm living for two other people. Well, one, and then two eventually. Like,
when you think about it, you are what they have in life, and you are responsible for what that child grows up to be and how they're going to be. Okay, Nate, you are a soon-to-be dad. What are we looking right now? 5 weeks?
5 weeks out, and we are so excited.
Oh my gosh, and they are going to have a baby girl. Now, this is our very own Danny, who you see on the show every single day, about to be a mommy as well. What are you most excited about, Nate? And are there times when you kind of get scared or nervous?
Yeah, so the excitement level is at an all-time high right now. Our first child is going to be, you know, such an exciting time. I would say we are, you know, really looking forward to, you know, being able to grow with our daughter, participate in sports, be there to coach, you know, really try to grow and mentor and help her become a productive part of society.
Oh my gosh. And these Danny and Nate, I'm just saying, they're like the best skiers ever. Like, are we gonna have a baby skier? Or?
Oh, she will be on the slopes as soon as she can walk.
That is so
that is
cool.
so cute. I know.
Well, Diane, I said that today was gonna be all about the dads because Father's Day is coming up. And look, let's be real. Dads really do play a big role here, and they work hard. Sometimes I feel like it's all about the moms. And so today we really wanted to shed some light on the dads. I'm going to put you on the spot, Jeff.
Go for it.
Advice for Nate as a dad to a soon-to-be dad.
All right, well, get used to being overlooked a little bit.
Okay.
Not that I'm spiteful, just it's all about the moms, and it should be. You'll see. But you know what? We had a tough. It is about the moms. Our first child, my wife had postpartum, so that was a little troublesome right from the jump, right? And we were living in California at the time, didn't have a lot of help. My parents came in to help us out in the beginning. But a friend of mine gave me some really good advice, and it sticks with me. And my first piece of advice is don't give advice about parenting. I don't like to hear it, right? But this piece of advice really stuck with me. It's no matter what the problem is, it'll end. You'll have another problem, but whatever you're dealing with at that time, it's going to come to an end. And it really made sense to me going through what we went through. And I'm like, this is going to end. And it did. And then there was something else. And then something. But that problem that you're dealing with right now, just take a breath, go outside and say, this will be over at some point in the near future.
Yes.
That is good advice.
I love that advice. Yeah, that's
great.
great.
It's true. No parent wants to hear advice. That was so annoying when I was pregnant.
Remember? I know. Let me live.
Let me do it my way.
And figure it out on my own.
Because
I needed some. I probably needed.
What questions do you have for Jeff?
Jeff, is it true? Am I not going to sleep?
Again, I don't want to scare you, but the postpartum thing was difficult, right? Because my wife had to get her sleep, and I was up a lot with our first child, and it's a real thing. There's sleep deprivation. I didn't put together a couple, maybe weeks to months, of 8 hours. So maybe up to a year. So the sleeping thing's real, but again, you'll get through it. But here's a great piece of advice, and to everybody that are going to get you guys gifts, no buttons, zip up onesies. I'm telling you, you'll thank me later.
Got it.
Because you're going to be changing some diapers.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really what he's trying to say. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any funny things that you encountered along the way that you were like, oh my goodness, how do I do this? But then eventually you ended up learning, but.
Well, I mean, the good moments outweigh the bad, right? We're just focusing on preparation here, and you could never really be prepared, right? Yeah. Everyone's going to have their own obstacles, but I'll get emotional a little bit, but it's just worth it, when you're holding them, and it makes it all worth it. It makes it all worth it. I know you guys wanted me to cry, but I'm not going to cry.
Well, I'm working on it. You see, I'm trying to make eye contact.
You did. I looked in your eye, and I was like, I'm not going to do it.
Tell me about that first day of school.
The first time you dropped him off.
I know,
that? I know.
That was a sad one, too.
Yeah.
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 Hopefully I don't jinx us, but we are hoping to have 2 under 2. So
Okay.
we're hoping for the busy full household so that because
Danny's in the room, by the way.
We glanced at her.
He's already making plans over here.
Yeah.
absolutely, because I think especially growing up, I noticed that the age gap between me and my sisters was 4 and 6 years. So I wasn't nearly as close with my youngest sister as I was with my middle sister, and they were best friends because they're right there in age and grade, and they shared the same friends in school. So it just seems like it would be a nice fit if we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on the show today. And I also have a small gift for you guys. And this is for the moments where you feel like pulling your hair out because the kids are just not letting you sleep or whatever. But happy Father's Day from the KUSA team. And thank you for being on.
Wow. Yes.
Auntie Claudia had to come through,
That's amazing. That's amazing. Thanks, Claudia.
Okay, everybody. Do you have any questions for the Mama Panel? Well, you can join the conversation by sending us an email to mycoco@9news.com. We'd love to hear from you. Congratulations! Woohoo!